Hello. Welcome. This is East Boo Saga. I'm Boo Lawson. Today we're going to be reading One Piece chapter 1125. What constitutes death? Let's get into it. Alright, good stuff. Alright. We have Yamato, Only Child Yamato and the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 13. Odin, sorry, Odin Castle to be rebuilt, but Minatomo the carpenter is missing. Okay, so they're trying to build this shrine. We're getting into the legacy here of the man they called Odin, one of the cooler characters from the Wano arc, in my opinion, one of the central sort of guys in the story ultimately of One Piece in terms of how Roger and everyone kind of got there in the end. Let's have a look at the chapter. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted. It's just I think it's really cool that we're seeing Wano life go on after the era of Kaido, after the terrible tyranny of all of that and Orochi, and you're seeing the minor complications that come along with people missing and all sorts of insanity. But you got to rebuild, and after break week, it's time for me to rebuild my good feelings for One Piece. Back on Egghead, let's go. What's next for the Marines still left standing? Load the Seraphim as soon as they're charged. Man, I love it. They're like robots. I forget, they are clones, but they're like robots. As for the weaponized sea beasts and Mark III Pacifista. Oh, Rob Lucci-san, Kaku-san. Wait, where's Stussy-san? Ah, man. Oh, fuck. That's so cold. Killed in action. Oh, man. And Kaku's got the... Look at Kaku's face in the background there, man. He is broken. He doesn't want to see the world right now. He doesn't want to show his face to anything. This is a side of Kaku I haven't seen much of. I mean, he is a bit broody, but whoa. We obtained everything we set out for. This is like American foreign policy. You just go fuck up everything and then claim that you achieved all of the outcomes. With York, Punk Records, and the power station in hand, we have secured access to the eternal Mother Flame. That result would have been more than adequate. But we had one critical hiccup. Oh, is that right, Saturn? Is that right, you genocidal fuckwit? We're terribly sorry, sir. It is this is the vice admirals just groveling, and you've got is that representatives from? Is that just all vice admirals? Yeah, okay, it's all vice admirals. We're terribly sorry, sir. It is a disgrace that we failed to capture Jewelry Bonnie and the Straw Hat crew. Even with our grand Buster Call fleet, the 9 of us vice admirals couldn't get the job done. I mean, is anyone surprised that a Buster Call didn't get anything done in One Piece at this stage? Aside from killing O'Harans, there's really not, like, there doesn't seem to be too many upshots to it compared to, say, the use of an ancient weapon to destroy Lelouch. But hey, maybe next time don't just destroy Lelouch. Maybe save your weapon and see how you're going to use it. Anyway, that's just my criticism of the Lord of the World. The 9 of us vice admirals couldn't get the job done. So they're a bit of a Wu-Tang clan, the vice admiral. And oh man, I'd love to go through and see who's who one day. But anyway, please give us leave to pursue them to Elbaf. Nope. Forget Elbaf. The failure to which I refer is far more dire. Allowing Vegapunk's message to play was an unexpected disaster. Not to mention that that Iron Giant surfacing to aid in the pirates' escape. They're taking their medicine here, man. It's ironic, really. Okay, flashback time, roughly 200 years ago. We're going to finally see a bit more that happened with the ancient giant, right? Okay, well, or Emmet. Sorry, we have his name now, Emmett. Emmett, let's go. But Saint Saturn, we've already received orders to scrap it. I will take responsibility should this be uncovered. Now, do as I bid and study it thoroughly. Really? This is the future. I am certain it will ultimately prove to be a great asset to our military might. Okay, so the first thing is, I can't even focus because that's Saturn 200 years ago. So for anyone who is still on the fence about whether or not these guys are pretty old and can have been around, that's him 200 years ago, isn't it? Or is that... Yeah, that's 200 years ago. Jesus. What the hell are they? Are they actually real yokai? That'll be cracked. Thank you for the opportunity. It would have been a shame to junk such an exciting specimen. Young, green scientists hoping to crack the code of whatever Emeth was. The weird, sort of, clothes-wearing giant. Anyway. It remained dormant for 200 years, and yet it clearly moved to protect Straw Hat Luffy. Now, it's like it's occurring to Saturn, man of science Saturn, who doesn't know how to crack a robot. Anyway, he's... It's like it's occurring to him, and yet it clearly moved to protect Straw Hat. Like, Saturn still doesn't know what the robot... a lot about the robot, so... Maybe he's not 800 years old, Void Century old, the Gorosei. Maybe they're not, or at least Saturn isn't that old. Because he doesn't seem to know why the robot functions as it does, why it's sort of so pro-Joy Boy. But they also know, well, Eam knows who Joy Boy is. I don't know if the Gorosei have brought up in the past Joy Boy, or if that's sort of a foreign concept to them that they've been kind of kept in the dark about. How old are they? What are they? Anyway. Saint Saturn. As a humble and loyal soldier of the government, I have one question weighing on my mind. You said allowing Vegapunk's message to get out was a failure. Does that imply there was some truth behind his remarks? Oh, shit. Holy shit. He fucking just... Oh, don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to. Oh, man. Oh, we will not be taking prisoners. We are not taking prisoners. Vice Admiral Doberman. Doberman, bro. Anyone who knows anything about dogs knows that you just don't fuck up a Doberman. But that guy just spider eye sniped fucking Doberman. That's brutal. We need a medic. Slap one of them awake. Vice Admiral. Puff, puff. Whoa, so it's all falling to absolute shit within the Marines. Because we're going to have some breaking in the ranks now. I mean, subordination you can't have. So maybe some of the Marines will double down on the, no, this is our justice, this is our order sort of thing. But we've got, like, Gorosei just capping motherfuckers who are asking reasonable enough questions, or at least they are high enough in the Marines you'd think they'd be allowed to ask at that stage. Man. Brutal. I dig it because it's restoring some of the evil sort of aura that Saturn had before he couldn't touch Luffy and couldn't even beat Chopper. Like, Anyway, let's get back to this. We okay. We need a medic. Smack one of them awake. All right. Puff, 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 puff. Inside the lab. Huh? What's happening? Sky clouds, man. I knew the clouds were gonna come back. This is the other thing with Vegapunk. That cloud tech. Don't forget that cloud tech. Sky clouds. Not good. She's noticing. They aren't stopping. Why is the cloud factory going haywire? Come on, give me another contingency plan from Vegapunk. It must be Edison, that damn fool. He couldn't just roll over and die in the Fabrio Stratum, could he? Oh, Edison's doing bits. I love Edison so much right now. Yes, yes. Bingo. Did she just shoot Edison from a distance? She draw a bead on him? Or is she shooting the Vegapunk cloud factory trying to destroy what's making the clouds? That's such a cool shot of Edison there. He's like, nah, I ain't just gonna die. But it also makes me think, like, there are some real genius. Well, obviously, they're all Vegapunks, so there are all real geniuses. But there's some serious genius amongst the satellites. They're able to backstab each other and trick each other behind each other's backs. And Edison pulling a fast one on York, being like, nah, I'm going to appear as if I'm dead, worked really, really solidly. Gave him enough time to plan. You know, you give Usopp that time to plan, you give Batman that time to plan, you're going down. Planning time is everything in anime. Has anyone ever seen Naruto? Okay, boom. That's a big, big blast out the side of Egghead. Oh man. Damn it. I've been played. Rumble, rumble. He's taken Punk Records. Oh. Oh, he used the clouds to steal Punk Records. What a G. Oh, I totally didn't realize that's what was happening. Oh, that is a stroke of absolute genius. All right, there you go. Vegapunk's a genius. What a surprise. Fucking surprise. The Holy Land of Marijois. Okay. What do you mean? That dimwit Vegapunk can't be telling the truth. What is Akainu doing? He still hasn't done anything about Kuma's escape. Besides, the world sinking doesn't affect us. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. They know not what they do. Man, they are so the guy. Oda's depiction of like divine right, born to rule, sort of nobility is so good. They're so gruesome. They're such sniveling cowards. It's exactly how I feel about a lot of these people in real life, and it's yeah, they don't feel anything for regular people. What is with these scraps? You buffoon of a chef, I ordered beef. Why did you serve me fish? I'm so terribly sorry, your worship. Our stocks have dwindled. This is unheard of. Boom, taking lives. This is it. This chapter is all about drilling home. They do not give a shit. Saturn. Boom. Goodbye, Doberman. Goodbye, Doberman. Oh, hello, Mr. Buffoon of a chef. Oh, you gave me the food that we had left in the pantry because you're a chef? Oh, boom, dead. Bang, bang, bang. Man, these pieces of shit. This food issue has gone too far. I not only missed a meal yesterday, I wasn't allowed any snacks. Unacceptable. You treated me like a common street rat. Oh, man. Oh, man. Is there a famine? Will we starve? We must sentence whoever's responsible to death. Kill it. We're not happy. Kill someone. These guys are barbaric. Like, just death sentences, just over anything. No, that's not enough. The negligent scum responsible should be tortured for their mismanagement. Tortured. Okay, so torture, then death, because we ain't got the food we want. And so, for clarity, the Revolutionary Army are absolutely rent free, living rent free. Okay, the Room of Authority. We're going to finally get some Holy Night action. God's Knights, whatever they're actually called. The Room of Authority. Garling. What do you think you're doing here? He's just walking in. Oh, the Gorosei. Orders from above. Oh, new orders have been bestowed upon me. New orders? From whom? What are you saying, Garling? Tread lightly. Do not you forget yourself. The Vegapunk known as York shall henceforth be under my purview, as I was just named the new defense science warrior god. Oh, we are about to witness some brutal shit. He's gonna do something to Saturn. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. This is a Gorosei in Mars right now, realizing that even Gorosei are on the chopping block. So for Eam, top dog, again, reiterating that thing through this chapter, that they don't care. They will take anyone's lives. Eam sees the celestial dragons themselves as ants, right? So we've got a guy, an enforcer here in Garling, who is just telling him how it is. There's a pecking order here, and anything underneath the top dog doesn't matter. And this is Mars realizing with his "don't tell me." This is him realizing they're on the chopping block too. Anyone can go. The world is heading for turmoil. An unprecedented level of rebellion is imminent. Let us work together to better the world, my fellow elders. 5 elder planets, Saint Figaland Garling, defense science warrior god. Oh! 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 Are they going to destroy Egghead? Are they about to destroy Egghead with Saturn on it? And just wipe the whole thing? Is that what's about to happen? Egghead, the island of the future, Saint Saturn, sir. What's happening to him? Oh, that's even colder. Where are those medics? Hurry, we need them. Saint Saturn, what's going on? He's one of the world's overseers. We can't let anything happen to him. So they're just like, Saturn's gonna die. We're fucked. Not knowing that there are ways that these organizations run. Okay. Doll's losing his shit. Okay. He's just screaming, and it's all coming out of his mouth. All the blackness and the smoke. Is this like the yokai leaving him? Is the yokai being bestowed onto someone else or something right now? Okay. Is it some sort of disease? Saint Saturn, tell us. What should we do? He's really going to. Oh man, he's just been completely erased, brutally taken out. No, it can't be. Wow. The vice admirals are all just losing their shit and watching this guy just get immolated by like darkness or flame or whatever this energy is coming out of him. What the? Saturn. Joy Boy was behind that escape, and you allowed it to happen. Imasama, have mercy. How could I anticipate that power foiling us? Imasama. Whoa, we've got another explosion here. This is like some It feels like an L when the lightning would come down. It feels like he can just get you wherever you are. Whoa. Ah. Admirals are sent flying again. Oh, just a skeleton. All that's left, a skeleton. Clatter. The bones just fall to the ground, the dust clears. Fuck me. Okay, we got a big cover, double spread sort of thing here. Looks like we weren't able to move the labostratum. Looks like we weren't able to move the labostratum too. That traitor York got in the way. The signal reaches across the globe, so she'll still be able to connect. But that's better than handing her the whole thing on a silver platter, ain't it? Oh my god. So Atlas is still alive. Okay. Oda, thanks for being Oda, right, and sticking to your guns. Nobody who dies, dies, alright? Nobody who dies, dies. We leave nobody behind. Fuck me. Roger's probably still alive at this rate. Uh, Atlas is just alive. I'm okay with Edison being alive because you didn't have Edison. Well, you did actually have Edison sacrifice himself. Anyway, I like Edison. Anyway, let's get back. Sorry. Until the day all of humanity can access our brain, we have to keep it safe. It'll probably be at least 500 years. I assume you used a roaming cloud? You got it. The whole world will reckon us Vegapunks are 6 feet under, so he's playing the "Bye, Vegapunk is dead. Vegapunk is dead" card. Don't look over here. Vegapunk is dead. It's part of probably the point of the message, to really make them think they're gone. True, and with no funds or resources, we can't keep inventing either. Oh, well, that sucks. We'll just have to leave that to our partners. Clasp. What's he holding there? Nice. He's got these big arms now. How do we look? Absolutely bonkers. So, is that... Oh, have they all stitched themselves together? Is that Shaka's body, a Pythagoras, an Atlas arm, a Pythagoras arm, and Edison's head? We got it. We got the Voltron Transformers reference. The satellites come together to form a new whole. So the Vegapunk without a Stella, that's the best looking version of Vegapunk now. Mr. Bunny Arms. Oh man. I see you always admired my lovely proportions. So, Shaka's reveling in the fact that he has the best body. Shut up, you knucklehead. Let's toss York's spare parts out. Good thinking. They're creepy. Whoa, walking through the factory with all these. They've just got bits and pieces of all of them. How many Edison heads are there? Oh man, Vegapunk could have chopped and changed any of them at any time. We're lucky they look like what they did look like. With area, come in. Anyone there? This here's Vegapunk. Vegapunk? But I thought you were dead. Oh man, with area, it's perfect. That is the perfect island for them to go to. More scientists up in the clouds, place to hide. No one can it tracks. It's also the first place you'd look if you were looking for the clouds that went missing, but never mind that. Kamabaka Kingdom. Oh my, how grisly. What's gonna happen? Are we going to die? I don't want to die. I don't want to die. No water's gonna kill me. I can swim. To put it bluntly, none of us knew these details. The Void Century covered up a massive war, and that culminated in ancient weapons tech, plunging the world 200 meters deeper into the ocean. Not only that, but the one who claims the One Piece will not only be crowned Pirate King, they'll likely get to wield that devastating power for themselves. We can't let that happen. The world will sink. This explains why the first celestial dragons chose to live on the red line. It's the highest point on the planet. Ah, somebody is finally starting to do some theory crafting of their own. Thank you, Sabo. There's also Tequila Wolf, Vodka Wolf, Rum Wolf, and Bourbon Wolf. This is why they spent the last 200 years forcing slaves to build all those gigantic structures. Oh man. All the pieces are falling into place. You took the words right out of my mouth. Mine too. Vegapunk, among those who heed your warning, many will act out of self-interest, not peace. We must hurry and achieve victory for our cause before the people of the world kill each other to secure habitable land. Land wars! Because we going, so the water is going to rise and people are going to be fighting over who gets to stay on the bits where the water doesn't cover up. Dragon is calling it now, and the man knows war. An era of chaos dawns. That was such a good chapter. That was such a good chapter. I did think for a second there that they were just going to destroy all of Egghead. But they took Sutton out. Now, this sort of lends itself to the idea that the Gorosei are all connected to Eam directly. Their power probably extends from Eam. There's a theory that a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, that someone put out. I think I saw it from Liam on Grand Line Review. Is sort of the where the wild things are theory. That Eam is like a younger child, and the yokai extensions of Eam's imagination. That Eam is able to sort of bestow power onto them through a sort of dream-like, trance-like sort of. They are born of his desires and imagination. And if that is the sort of, if they're like the wild things with the little kid Max in that book, then, I mean, Max would have, we're looking at a situation where the little kid's going, I don't like the way I don't like the cut of your jib, Gorosei. I'm just gonna get rid of you. And you didn't do well enough. You allowed everyone to know the secret. So, bye. Your bones now. Everybody, Saturn got some comeuppance. Saturn got some fucking just desserts. It is good. It is good. Even the Gorosei feel like the Marines now. It's not like they got bounties on their head like cross-guild shit, but they got emu rent-free all the time. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Don't screw it up. Or you're gone. Or you are gone. Edison, alive and well. Atlas, alive. Of course. Pythagoras, around. And Shaka's... How was he speaking without his head? I need to maybe go back and look at that. But the robot was able to communicate without his head, and then he got a new Edison head. Hedison. Anyway, with that terrible pun, I'm going to leave it there. Eastboo Saga, thanks very much. That was an awesome chapter. Lots of food for thought. The saga continues. I will see you all later. Thanks.